Hello YouTube community, my name is TheJackGamer13, and today is going to be sort of an all-inclusive vlog style, update video style, God knows what else it's going to be. There's a lot of stuff I got to talk about. I tried to do this improv style, forgot the word improv, and decided, no, I gotta scrap this. So, hopefully take 2, or I think this is actually possibly take 3, if you consider the one time that I tried to record and the waving didn't get on the camera because I'm being an idiot. This is probably the first time I've actually used this camera as a vlogging device. I used it for other things. I was in Spain, and this was the camera that I used. It's a JVC camcorder. I don't know the exact model. I'll probably leave that somewhere in the description below, a link to where you can find one like it. More than likely on Amazon, you can just look it up, but I'll just tell you what type of camera it is, the specs and all that, if I can figure that out. If I don't leave that in the description immediately, do not fear, I have plans for during the school year. I'm possibly going to be just taking over the channel and really starting to shape it up, the videos that are already there and the stuff that I'm going to be doing in the future. With that being said, that kind of brings me into my next point. In the future, I have a lot of different ideas for videos that I want to do, and I keep telling you guys this, and I feel like I'm gypping you because I'm like, you know, hey guys, I got all these ideas, but guess what, you're not privy to them. And I don't really like it myself. I feel like I'm being a jerk, first off, and for any of you who have been feeling the same way, I'm sorry for that. If you haven't felt the same way and you're like, no, I get you, I mean, trying to do videos on YouTube is kind of difficult, then thank you for kind of seeing my point, but I still feel like I'm being an asshole about this all. So I want to make it up to you guys. I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to do it. I'm probably just going to start uploading videos regularly if I can get onto it, but there's a big problem with that, and that's school. As of this moment right now, I'm supposed to be doing schoolwork because my grandfather's out. However, I decided, no, I got to do this vlog. I got to shave anyway because I'm taking pictures 2 weeks from now, I think. Something like that. It's not even 2 weeks, it's like 10 days or something like that, so I need to make sure that this area where my beard was is not completely pale as compared to the rest of my face, which is slightly less pale. Yeah, I don't go out in the sun very much. I really should, but I don't. So, hopefully I can use this video for multiple things. First, to tell you guys what's going on. Secondly, to show you the trimming of the beard, or possibly the shaving of it, depending on how it ends up going. And lastly, I'm probably going to show you the beginnings of my regimen to lose weight. I don't know how well that's going to go. I'm probably just going to make this video as my startup video for it. That'll be sometime near the end. I'll leave different links to where the videos split off and go into a different topic. This is all going to be update video stuff. It's probably going to be a longer video. I might devise it into 3 things, but I'm not quite sure exactly what I want to do just yet. So, the videos that I want to do in the future, like I said, are probably going to be done later on in the future. I have no plans for them as of the moment, because I've really got no clue what the hell I'm doing right now. I don't have any editing software to make things look better, to make them sound better, to make them, attractive on YouTube for you guys, and I feel like that's one of the main things that I should have been doing from the very beginning. I just decided, hey, fuck it, I'm just going to jump right in. But that obviously didn't work out very well. A lot of my videos, I look back at them and I'm like, wow, these are somewhat good, it's decent quality, but honestly, if I were going to be watching YouTube videos, these would not be it. Maybe some of my newer stuff I haven't checked out yet might be better, but from what I know of, it's pretty much all the same. Now, as I've been talking, I've noticed that my hair looks kind of disheveled, and a big part of that's because I just woke up. Yeah, so I decided I was just going to wake up, eat breakfast. I actually got a call from the assistant headmaster of the upper school, something like that. He's also the college counselor, and he wanted to know if I wanted to take a class. I have not decided what I'm going to do with that. It's a digital media class that involves programming, possibly some design stuff. It's with a teacher I wasn't completely fond of, but I think I can get over that for the fact that it's probably going to help out the channel a bit. I had another class similar to that, but I think it was less demanding and it wasn't like an honors class, so I probably would have had more time to dedicate to the channel in school, but with the other one it's probably going to be better for my college resume And honestly, doing a little bit of programming and all that might actually help in case I want to do like a video on how to make a video game or something like that. Because I have some, very, very, rudimentary, not rudimental, what the fuck is that? Rudimentary knowledge of the entire, process of programming. I know a little bit about it. It looks pretty cool. I don't think I'm ever really going to get fully into it, but I should know a little bit more about it in this day and age when computers kind of rule our life. I mean, look at this thing I'm holding right now. It's a freaking camera, It's a computer, honestly. There's like microchips and all other kinds of electronic stuff that I've got no clue what the fuck it does. But it ends up bouncing back the images and all. You don't even need to know that. It's fucking stupid. Anyway, so the next point is the videos that I have in my possession at this very moment. I have, I think, about like 5 hours of footage stocked on my computer. And in fact, I could show you guys near the end of the video all that footage that's there. I don't have a lot of time, so I probably won't. I might, but I don't know yet. But I have a whole bunch of stuff that I did with my friends, and a couple things that I'm actually probably going to save for later until I get a good editing system. I'm probably going to be using Adobe Premiere. I checked it out with the trial version, as you saw in a couple of my videos, and though it was good, I didn't like the fact that they had this huge, what do they call them? God damn it, Mike, you're blanking again just like you did the first time. Watermark. And a huge watermark that said Adobe Premiere free trial. And I'm like, I don't really want that. I mean, at least with the Cyberlink Power Director thing, it was like Cyberlink Power Director trial version for 5 seconds, and then it was gone. The rest of the video was yours. I prefer that, honestly, because when I was watching back on it later on, I saw the mark. Actually, no, I can't say that because that'd be lying. I had a friend who watched it, and he said it kind of got annoying. So I was like, alright, well, I figured I'd probably get annoyed by it myself, so I'm not going to worry with it. I'm just going to use Windows Movie Maker to edit them, as in, like, cut and stuff like that. I didn't do any effects on any of the videos. I'm not going to do any effects on the videos. It's not me right now. But in the future, I'm thinking about doing some machinima-style stuff because, as you guys can tell from the Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelist of the Roses, I'm one of the best voice actors in the entire universe. So, hopefully I can get better at doing actual voice acting and have some good people behind me to help out. I have a friend, CamSauce505, shout out to him, by the way, who might be able to help. He's got some pretty good acting skills himself, and I think that he and I could do like a bunch of machinima stuff together. And even though it won't go on machinima, it'll probably go on our channels. It'll be pretty cool. And for those of you who are out of the loop and are kind of new to YouTube and don't really know what machinimas are, you're just here for video game commentaries and stuff like that, let me give a brief description for you. Have you ever seen the show Robot Chicken? Okay, if you've seen the show Robot Chicken, then there's something like it called Sanity Not Included. Check out Sanity Not Included. It's by a guy named Lyle McDouchebag and Dexter Boy 124. It's actually now being hosted by Immortal HD and Dexter Boy because Lyle decided I don't really like this as much as I thought I would. So after like the 3rd, 4th season, he decided I'm out. See you guys later. Peace. But it's really good. You basically take video footage of some video games. Sometimes you can make the scenario the way you want to. Other times, and this is probably more likely, you just decide to screw around in the video games, find some glitches, you're recording at the time, you record the glitches, and you find some way to make it even funnier than it actually is with just the glitches. For example, in Gary's mod, people's arms flail around, so you could make it look like they're having a fucking spaz attack, and then somebody walks over with a shotgun and shoots them, anything like that. It could be funny, it could be serious, I really don't give a fuck. That's just what machinima is. Normally it's funny, but whatever. I'm kind of getting off the topic of the stuff that I wanted to talk about, so this video is probably going to be longer, and my explaining this probably isn't going to help very much at all, so stick with me, please. So let's see, what else do I want to talk about at this very moment before I go into the boring stuff? Alright, so the channel has been going great. Alright, do not misunderstand me what I'm about to say. Okay, the channel's been growing great. I'm having a good time with it. I have like 10 subs now, one of which is not me this time, because, I'm not a douchebag like that. I've got no clue who the hell they actually are, because for some reason, I think 4 of my subs, 2 of which I think are Cameron. CamSauce505, and he's got another account I think he's subbed with. But I think two of them are people who have made their subscriptions not public. One of them, which I think is my friend Raphael RDRB. He's got another channel that he uses for commenting and subbing and stuff like that. And then the other guy is a new guy who wasn't showing up on the 6 to be number 7 of people that I actually can see who they are. Who, let me try and remember this now, are Luke Miller, BJ Kodka, Lilo Scar Carter, Camryon Kills, or something like that. Camryon505, something, I can't remember exactly what it is. It's another guy that I know. He doesn't do any videos or anything, so don't check out his channel. The other 3 people do, except for Lilo Scar Carter. He just comments and subs with videos. Who were the other 2? Swine Flu was sick. I don't know how I forgot him. He was like my first sub, and he's one of my best friends. I don't talk to him much, because I don't talk to any of my friends. I'm pretty loner like that. That's for another video. I'll tell you guys more about that. It's kind of a sad story, because I'm a douchebag and an idiot, and yeah, but whatever. And the final dude is the Carlos Gurzando, who I do a shit ton of videos with. His name's James. I hope to do more videos with more people. There are people that I'm checking out on YouTube now for my shoutouts channel, or shoutouts part of the channel at least. And I guess I'll go ahead and jump right into it. For the first shoutouts video, because this is going to be a fucking jumping up mess of bullshit just strewn together to try and make a video as quick as possible and give you guys some content and let you know what the hell's going on in my life. I was checking out this dude through the forums of the YouTubes. Well, it's not really YouTube. It's basically, when you go onto Google, I'm sure the results are going to vary for you. But if you type in like YouTube gaming community forums or something like that, I think that's roughly what I typed, you'll have a shit ton of stuff just pop up, and it'll list down, and you can just go ahead and check them out. Check out all the people that are in them. You'll probably find a bunch of like 10-year-olds who are playing COD and screaming and making other people mad. You'll probably find a bunch of people trolling other people. But this guy is kind of new, and I'm actually glad that I found him when I did, because he looks like he's fast growing, and he's got a really good commentating style. His name is Praise Tyler. He's only got 2 videos on his channel. Both videos have, I think, an average about like 20-some views, and it's only been out for 4 days. Honestly, for me, I feel like that's a huge step up into the gaming world if I could get somewhere like that with a video. But I think the big part about it is he used, I guess, hot topic issues that people love to talk about. For example, one of his titles is about Pokemon, and he's playing the Destiny beta. Alright, so not only are you going to get people who like Pokemon searching Pokemon, you're going to get people searching Destiny beta, and you're going to get that. I'm not sure if it really will show, because it takes, I don't know how many views exactly, but the average time watched of the videos helps now, for some reason, instead of the views. I don't know exactly any way to fix it, to like basically yell at YouTube to say, hey, you know, it doesn't matter if you're going to do views or if you're going to do time watched. It's still going to be people that are way up above me. Like, see, it's above me. I can't get noticed on YouTube if we're going to have people like PewDiePie playing the same video games as me. And it's not his fault or it's not my fault. I think it's a bit of YouTube's fault. But if PewDiePie's playing a video game, people can look up PewDiePie. His name is obviously, you know, something people know. So if they're going to look up, let's just say, Call of Duty Zombies, and the first things that are going to pop up are going to be something like the Creatures. I'm all for the Creatures. I think that they're a wonderful group, and I think that they deserve every view and sub that they can get, because I have been watching them since like 2011, and I think that they have a even bigger and better career than what they've already gotten. With that being said, I've already watched that shit. I'm sure a bunch of other people have watched it, and though, yeah, I would love to see them get more views, people like me, and people like Praise Tyler, and other people like that, who are on the bottom, you know, not up here, not above me, goddamn, not above me, but roughly where I am, like, head level, maybe a tad bit above, but we aren't getting noticed. You know, I have like 10 subscribers, which is great. I'm having a good time with it. I don't care about the subscribers. I don't care about the money anymore. At this point, I've decided that as soon as I can get a large enough fan base, which I'm thinking is around 1,000 people, I'm going to start dedicating all the money to charities and stuff like that. I might use it to help the channel grow a bit more and buy stuff for that, but I think for the most part it's going to be charity stuff. I've got countless ideas. Here I go with the ideas shit again, but I have countless ideas of what I'm going to be doing with the money. Charity related. I don't know if I remember mentioning this, but I had the idea of a swear jar. I'm going to count up all the swears that I've done in all my videos, and if I get to 500 swears in the 65, or I think I'm at like 75 videos now, something like that. I've lost count. But in that, if I get to like 500 swears, I probably will have like $42 because I have a system of like the first 100 swears are all a penny each. Then after that, the next 100 are like a nickel each. The next are a dime. The next are a quarter, and the next are $1. Okay. And then I think the 500th swear is like $5 or something like that. I have it all written down. I have a huge like spreadsheet of stuff that I have for ideas later on. And I have the ideas and I'll show them to you, but it kind of ruins the surprise. So, I mean, if you guys want that and I get like 4 or 5 comments from people saying, yo, Michael, we appreciate you having ideas, but we want to be privy to them, I'll go ahead and show them to you guys. I'll just say, you know, screw it. I'll share this with as many people as I can on this list, and it'll work, you know. But until then, I need you guys to be a bit more active in my community. I'm not saying that you're not. I get views constantly. I get a couple of likes every now and again, and I get comments. But I have 75 videos at this point. If you're one of my subscribers, you already know that I'm probably one of the worst commentators that's out there right now. And if you're watching me and you actually think that I'm decent, I suggest you go check out some of the people I've shouted out. The entire idea of the shoutouts at this point is to get people away from my channel and the shittiness that it is and go check everybody else out. I'm being sarcastic, but anyway, so after that huge like 10-minute rant, I'm actually going to get back to the topics at hand, and I guess this is going to be the best way to start into it. I have a bunch of other things that I want to do. YouTube is not the sole thing in my possession of stuff that I want to do. Let me actually, come with me for one moment, okay? Over here, in this beautiful corner, let me go ahead and flip this back around real quick. Alright, you see this bad boy right here? This bad boy right here is called a guitar. Now, I have a leprechaun hat on top of it, but that's not important. This guitar right here has been sitting here for I don't know how freaking long, and honestly, I'm tired of seeing it sitting there. And here, let's go into this. Let's go into this really dark hallway and turn off all the lights as we go. All right, you guys can't see me. Give me 1 second. I gotta turn on some lights. Here, we got this light over here to use. Let's use this light. I know this is kind of really stupid, but you just please bear with me. Alright, so I use this light that's like right here. Right here, this light. That's much better. Alright, and right here. I'm not sure if you can see it. Let me check. There we go, much better. Alright, we have this piano. It's an electric piano. It's still in working condition, and I have not played it for about 5 years. Alright, it basically sits here and collects dust. It holds these knickknacks. And I have no earthly idea why I ever got a piano in the first place now. Alright? To be honest, I know exactly why I got it. I used to practice piano, and so I needed a piano to practice. So, that's pretty big. That's a bit of a house tour, too, by the way. I have my room in the back. That was the living room. There's a shit ton of other stuff in between it, such as a bathroom, a dressing room, a kitchen's on the left side, my grandparents' room. I'll actually give you a freaking house tour, screw it. So, this is my room. We're going to try and do a panoramic view of it. There you go. That's about as good as you're going to get. This is the closet where all my clothes and stupid shit goes in. Don't worry about that. Alright, and then over here, my grandparents' room. I don't think I need to show you guys that, but here you go. Screw it. There's the room. That's where the magic happens. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, I did say that joke. Get the fuck out of here if you don't like it. I'm just kidding, don't kill me. So this is the hallway, and then I'll keep the light on for the moment. Alright, we'll turn this light on. This is the bathroom. I'm going to be in here for a little bit. I don't know how the hell I'm actually going to do this shit, but this is where I'm going to be for a little while. Bathroom. Then in here, we got the dressing room, full of stupid, God knows what. You know, I'm actually going to try and see if I can find the other camcorder, because we have another camcorder in here somewhere. In this mess, this rubble, this destruction. There should be another camcorder, but I got no clue where it is. Excuse me. Whoops, going the wrong way. Don't even know my own house. Alright, this is the kitchen. This looks like shit in my recording, but here we go. Look, there's the kitchen. You got your kitchen utensils. You got your little table over there that we hardly ever eat at. Excuse me for being Eastern Shore man. Alright, this is our island with the, I guess, grill. I don't know exactly what you call that. It's a stovetop, I guess. I don't fucking know. There's our oven and our microwave, and then this is a bunch of other useless shit that you guys have no clue why the hell am I even showing you this, so I'll stop showing you it. And I already showed you the living room a little bit, so I don't think you need to look at it anymore. So, with that all being said, that's basically the house tour. You don't get to see the outside till later on. I'll show you guys that at another time. I don't have enough time right now. We're already reaching 22 minutes, and I don't even have half the stuff I wanted to talk about done. I hate doing this. Honestly, I truly do hate doing these really long videos that people are like, why the fuck are you making such a long video? So maybe I'll cut it up into 3 parts. I don't know, but it pisses me off in myself, because talking about this probably isn't going to help much, but I kind of want to get it out of my system. These are more rant sessions than anything. So, camera's right here, right there where my finger's pointing, and this is sort of like where my finger's pointing here is where you like see the playback and all that. And that's exactly what I'm going to look at, because I want to see how handsome I look. See, I actually shaved a little bit already. I don't know if you can see it, but I trimmed a tad bit off from the bottom there to make it look a tad bit more presentable for when I actually go ahead and shave it all off. Which will be part 2 of this session. And then part 3 is going to be something that you guys probably saw coming from a mile away. I might have even mentioned it earlier in the video. My memory's kind of bad and shit like this, but yeah. Anyway, next up on the list, I already talked about the hobbies a little bit, but I probably will continue talking about that now. I have the guitar, I've got the piano, I want to play those. Over here, in my nightstand area, show the frickin' thing, Michael. I don't know if you guys can see that. Let me get a better look. This is going to be one of the most horrible videos on the planet Earth, but let's check it out. Alright, so you can see all this shit here. That's a bunch of stuff that I normally use for writing, reading, and whatever else you can put in that category. So, I've got stories. I've got ideas for stories. I've already worked on a little bit of one of my stories. I'm writing sort of like an autobiography. It's going to be pretty cool. I'll show you guys little snippets of it later on, but right now I have nothing completed. So, in order for me to do the other stuff that I want to do, the guitar, the piano, the reading, the writing, all the other stuff I want to be doing outside so that I can actually get my fat ass in shape. And I'm not really that fat. You know, I think you've seen me, but let me go ahead and give you a full camera angle. Let me try and put this up here. Actually, no, this is what I did earlier and it worked much better. So I'm going to set this here, just like that. Come here. 1 second, alright? Alright, so you can see me here now. I'm a bit further away. You probably don't know if, I don't know if you can hear me. You probably can hear me. I probably was really loud before, and this is like perfect for you. But you know, you can see my belly a little bit. I was just gonna show you that anyway. So, I mean, it's not that bad, but I'm like 200 some pounds, and I'm only 16. I don't think that's very good either. So, we're gonna sit back down and continue talking for a little bit, and then hopefully I actually start ending this video up a bit and do the other stuff that I promised I was going to do. I don't know if I've talked about this yet. I'm going to go over it again. The shout-out video series that I had in mind kind of didn't work out because shit happened, mainly schoolwork. I had to read The Time Machine, not The Invisible Man, but The Time Machine, and it looks like it's backwards on my screen. I hope to God that that's not the same for you guys. Maybe it is. I don't think it is. I'm being stupid. Shut up. Don't worry about it. And I had to read Frankenstein, which right now my grandmother has because she likes to read it. So, and it's not the grandmother I'm going to Canada with. It's the grandmother who I live with. So, anyway, the shout-outs are going to be done. It's going to be a series. It's going to happen. And I kind of wanted to make it interesting. I don't know if I'm going to be doing it vlog style and just be like, hey guys, my name's the Jackhammer13 and today we're going to talk about Praise Tyler. You know, Praise Tyler's a really cool dude, and this is going to be like an example, by the way. Praise Tyler's a really cool dude. I met him by searching him up on... I didn't even search him up, really. I found him on the Cyberstar forums. I was looking for people who posted videos, and I wanted to see if anybody wanted to collab, or if I could just find somebody that I wanted to shout out. I ended up finding him and checking out his channel, and I wasn't quite sure exactly how it was going to work. I know that there are so many people out there on YouTube who have shitty videos, and I wasn't sure if he's going to be one of those people. He's roughly my age. He's, I think, a grade below me, which isn't really bad for him because I think his birthday is a tad bit before mine, but he's a year younger than me, if that makes any sense. And I kind of highly accelerated in my classes anyway. I was like 3 years old when I went into something. But just shut the fuck up, Michael. I'm trying to talk about something else. See, it's going to kind of be like that. I'm going to start, ranting and raving about stupid shit. I'm going to talk about the channel a little bit. It's going to be like 5-minute videos. I'm going to hopefully make you laugh. And it could be really good stuff. I don't know. Anyway, that's kind of what it's going to be like. By the way, check out Praise Tyler and check out Sanity Not Included and whatever else I've mentioned in the video. Camp Sauce 505. And check out all the people who have subbed to me that have made themselves aware of their presence to me. Like Lilo Scar Carter doesn't have any videos, but check him out. See what videos he's watching, and see if those are videos that you want to watch. Go check out Luke Miller. I think he has a couple of videos that he does some slam dunking with his brother and by himself on like a toy net. It's pretty funny. I found it pretty interesting. They're home videos for the most part. But if you want to check that out, be my guest. And then BJ Kodka, he's probably, of the people who've subbed to me, the most highly renowned. Because he's got like 120-some fans. And he makes some pretty decent videos. He did a cover of a couple songs. I think he might have taken some stuff down. He's made other videos. He's a pretty cool dude. I can't really say anything bad about any of my subs. They're all pretty cool people. I personally don't watch any of them because I have a bunch of other stuff that I want to do. I checked out their videos to see what they have. I checked out Lilo Scar Carter because he subbed to me. And if you're going to sub to me at any point in time, I'm going to check you out. I may or may not sub. I don't think I'm subbed to Lilo because he doesn't have any videos, like I said. I think I'm subbed to Luke just because I found the videos hilarious. And I'm subbed to BJ Kodka because I kind of wanted to see how he's going to grow. When I was watching his videos, I was like, this dude has a potential. He's got, the editing down. He's got some effects that are pretty cool, and I think he's got a decent commentating voice. Maybe that's just me, and I'm being kind of, everybody's really good, and I love you all. But, I mean, go ahead and check them out. If you don't like them, I'm sorry. That's your personal taste. I do like them. And I'm going to go ahead and stop talking about this and get to the other stuff I wanted to talk about. Thank you very much, by the way, subs, and anybody else that watches me. Shut up, Michael. Alright, so, we talked about the schoolwork, the videos, the shoutouts, and I guess we gotta go, I guess we gotta go into the heavy-hitting stuff for the final parts of this. I'm gonna edit some of this out that's not really relevant or doesn't matter. I might make the house tour into a separate video. I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do, guys. I'm kind of stupid, in case you haven't noticed, and I got no clue what the hell I'm gonna be doing with this channel at all. Anyway, I'm so fucking dumb. Anyway, so I wanted to give you guys at least a little bit of a laugh. It gave me a laugh before I go into this really hard-hitting stuff. So, since the beginning of my channel, actually, let's start from the beginning, okay? back in January of 2014, this year, I was like, yo, I'm going to make this channel. And I made the channel. I got the Elgato for Christmas. I was so fucking happy. I had tons of time to record because it was winter break. And I was like, yes, everything's going great. I'm going to have such a wonderful time recording. I get to show the world my awesome talents. And I had been thinking about this since like 2011 when I first saw Phantom Darkness 135. I was like, this dude's freaking beast. He's got walkthroughs, he's got playthroughs, he just does a cool bunch of shit. And then after him, I saw Uber Hacks Nova, and I was like, this dude's a fucking beast. They're all freaking beasts, the people that I watch normally. Like I said, the Creatures, freaking amazing group. From them stemmed other groups. I believe Show Chaos for a time was a Creature. He left, and he's now part of the Derp Crew. Gold Glove TV is related. Not really related, but he knows some of the people that were in the Creatures and the kind of are in the Creatures. I don't really know exactly his relation to them. I think he's somewhat familiar with Z, and they're somewhat friends. But he's got a bunch of groups that he works with. I just found so many people through one dude, Phantom Darkness 135, and I thought that this was the coolest fucking thing that ever hit the face of planet Earth. So I obviously wanted to get into it. I don't know if I was going to be good. I didn't know if I was going to be one of the worst YouTubers in the world, which I think is kind of what happened. Spoiler alerts, I don't think I'm really that bad. I just don't think I'm really that great. But anyway, so I got into it. I was like, yes, this is pretty cool. I wanted to make a sort of like collab channel with some of my friends, do Minecraft stuff, because at the time Minecraft was, just becoming popular. It wasn't even at the height. I think it was still in alpha at the time. Really. Like, it wasn't even a full game when I first, started the idea of wanting to be a YouTuber. And then when I got more friends involved into it, it was at its peak when it was selling the most. And now it's, still, at its zenith, I guess, and hasn't really come down as much since. You got a different community. In the beginnings, from what I could tell, the game wasn't like a Roblox-style thing where there's a bunch of, like, kids. It was mostly people like me who were, teenagers growing up, playing games like Call of Duty that, you could have fun with, you could have a great time with, but they're mainly for trolling. And they find this game, it's a survival sandbox world, and it's different from Roblox, which was, at the time, considered a very childish environment, and I think it still is. And people were like, hey, I've always wanted to do more sandbox stuff, and, things like Roblox weren't for me. I'm probably not even talking, I'm talking out of my hat right now, and none of this, mattered to anybody else. But this is kind of how I saw it. And I was like, this is a pretty cool game. I'll check it out. And it was pretty cool. I bought the game. I got into the server idea with it. I tried to get my friends to record with me. I didn't have recording software. What the fuck am I talking about? I got my friends to play with me and stuff. And then we got the idea of making a collab channel, all that good stuff. It didn't end up working out for me. I had friends who it worked out somewhat for them, and then it kind of failed. But as of now, I'm kind of out of Minecraft. I played it for so long, and I had a great time with it. But now I don't have any mods. I don't know how to download mods because I'm an idiot. I could probably get Tech-It again, but it was too much trouble. My computer couldn't handle it or something because I could never play it. My computer's really weird. It can handle a lot of shit. Like, I could throw everything at it and it could take it. But if one thing is just a tad bit off with it, it just says, oh, hell no, we're not doing this shit. And it, craps out. But, I don't know. My computer's a little weird like that. Anyway, to continue the story, by the time I finally got the Elgato, I was kind of getting out of the Minecraft idea, and I wanted to go more into console gaming, so that's what I started doing. And I originally was in the whole purpose for the money. I thought that making money on YouTube was going to be the greatest thing, and it was going to be, for the most part, towards my channel, and maybe a little bit towards, pocket money to spend. Now I found out that I don't even need pocket money to spend at college because for the most part it's going to be a free ride. They're going to be paying for the majority of my meals, and if I want to do any shopping, I can always wait until, I'm back home for a little while. Plus, I think I'm going to be able to take a good chunk of change with me to college because we don't have to pay the bills anymore for school, which was pretty much where my Social Security money from my father was going. I could tell you more about that at a later date, but now that we're already at 35 minutes on the camera, I'm not sure how much I'm going to take out, so it might not even be that on the video. I want to kind of speed this along. I wanted to get this out, so I'm going to get it out, but I want to speed it along a bit. So anyway, so I was like, I'm going to make this money. I'm going to use it towards the channel, towards my college stuff, and then later on, I'll be doing charity work. As time went on, I felt like I was being a complete asshole about the whole ordeal, and I kind of got out of YouTube. I was like, I'm not really liking this as much. I feel like I'm being a jerk, and now I know that I need to tell you guys and let you guys know. When I first started it, it was a good part about the money, alright? I started the channel in hopes that I was going to become, I don't know, somewhat big. I was hoping like 1,000 viewers or something like that per video. Maybe 1,000 subs at the very minimum, because I know that 1,000 subs doesn't mean 1,000 views. I was hoping that that was going to, skyrocket immediately, and that I was going to become the next big thing. And by big thing, I mean I was going to have more than, I was going to have 4 digits or something. Because that would have been freaking amazing to me. I wanted to make, quick, easy cash so that I could just spend it on cool stuff. But now I know that that's impossible. I knew at the time it was impossible, but I wanted to try it anyway. And it makes me feel like a jerk. It's not my normal character. I'm not about money. I'm more about, the experience that you have doing something. And as time went on, I decided, you know what, the money's cool. I don't have an AdSense account, so I can't even get it. So I'm not even going to worry about the money right now. I'm going to continue making videos. And that whole, sense of, God, am I doing the right thing? Should I tell them? Kind of just crept in my head. So now I'm telling you guys, not to clear my conscience, but to let you know that at one point in time, this channel was not about the videos. Now it's about the videos, and I want to make sure that I can make the videos as good as possible. That's why there's not been a lot of videos out. It's partly because of laziness, honestly. I could edit the videos that I have and then say, listen guys, I gotta go. And that's probably what I'm going to do. I'm going to edit the videos that I have, put them on YouTube, maybe do like a weekly vlog kind of like this, but hopefully better and shorter. Should not have eaten before doing this, but I don't learn, apparently. Anyway, I really should have brought some water too. Well, note to self, don't eat food and drink water. Yeah. I think I'm going to live very long by not eating food and only drinking water. Sounds like a good idea. Note to self, do not eat food before doing videos like this, and drink water while doing and before doing videos like this. Hopefully that clarified it a bit more so I don't kill myself in the end. Anyway, so where was I? Oh yes, I felt like I was sort of being dishonest by not telling you the full extent of things that are going on. So now I'm gonna level with you guys. I think I have enough money towards pocket change for college, so I don't think that's going to be a big problem anymore. From now on, any money that I'll make, which is probably going to be minimal, because at the time that I'm doing this, I think the largest my view count has been is like 60-something, which doesn't make you any money. I haven't even reached 1,000 views, which would be my roughly first dollar. So, and I don't have an AdSense account, so it doesn't even matter. But any money that I end up making from this channel in the future, because I'm not making any at the present time, will be going straight to charity or to this channel. I'll save up, I don't know, a couple $100 or something and buy another gaming system. I'll buy a better computer to do more stuff, and I'll probably just buy the parts for it and get my friends to help me out in building a new one. It might be a desktop by that point. For buying new cameras and stuff, because I have so many ideas that involve cameras. I'll go ahead and tell you one of them. I kind of wanted to save the surprise, but so that you guys get an idea that I actually do have stuff in my head. For the 500... Sorry. Hold on. For the 5,000, there we go. The 5,000 subscriber point, I was thinking about playing Risk, which you're probably thinking, what the fuck is that? What are you talking about? But it's going to be different, because I'm going to add flair to it, okay? My game plan, and hopefully at the end of the video I can turn on my computer and show you guys a little bit about this stuff, but God, this is going to be a long-ass video, I just realized. But anyway, so my game plan was we were going to play Risk. I'm going to have like 4 friends or something come over one night, and I'm going to set up a camera like this one watching the board, a camera watching the dice, which could be the same camera, a camera in like a little room, and then a camera in another room. Alright, in the first room, we're going to have the board games. Alright, it's going to be the game, the pieces, and the dice. Okay, so we can take this camera, it could be... Alright, so let's just stick with me here, okay? Say... Somehow I stopped the recording on myself. Anyway, so say... That's going to be a weird-ass jump cut. So say that this right here, okay, this is going to be the board. Okay, so we'll have a camera always watching the board, and then we'll take this and we'll set it over here. Okay. So we're watching the board. Somebody makes a move. Let's just say somebody from Siam goes ahead and attacks Indonesia, or whatever they call it in the game. They go down into that area of Australia, rather. I was going to say Africa for some reason, where people are almost always impenetrable, and they end up racking up the 2 people every single freaking time. And so they attack. We come over here, which is now fallen over, and we watch the duel go off. The duel's done. We bring the camera back. That's kind of how the first room was going to go. Okay. So the second room, and I've got a close up on my face. So the second room is going to be kind of like this. Alright, we're going to have somebody sitting down on a nice comfortable chair. Maybe it'd be really prickly. I don't fucking know exactly what it's going to be like yet. And they're going to do vlog style. Be like, hi, my name is... They might make up a name. They might say their own name. I don't know exactly how it's going to go yet. And this is my game plan. Alright, so currently I have the majority of my forces stationed in North America. So my goal is to fortify North America and make that my base of operations. I'm going to get to 5 every single turn after I continue to demolish the board, and I'm going to make alliances here, here, and here. Until next time, this is going to be my turn. Alright, and then next time, let's just say he has a horrible, shitty turn that makes it so that like a couple of his people in North America are gone. He's got reserves in Europe, so he's like, alright guys, change of plans. I'm going to be using Europe as my base of operations. It's not as cool as North America is. It's worth the same amount of points, but it's got more access points to be attacked from. But I have more people there, and it's a wiser decision. I'll get North America next turn, or something like that. And it's just going to continue going on through the rest of the game. It's going to be a long-ass video, because Risk normally takes a long time, and having these extra steps is probably going to make it even longer. But I'm normally going to cut it up into like a 3-parter or something like that. And then the third room is for negotiations. So after everybody's turns up, let's just say the end of round 1, and 5 people have gone, they've fortified their bases, they've started their idea, we'll have a sit-down session to talk about the game and how it's going. Alright? We're going to add some diplomacy to this, and we're going to make Risk more of a game of thinking and strategy than it already is. It is a very good game for thinking and strategy, but now we're going to make it real lifestyle. We're going to have diplomacies. We're going to have treaties. We're going to even have natural disasters or something like that. I might throw away to make that happen. I don't know exactly how I'm going to do it, but once I reach 5,000 subscribers, I'm going to start trying to work my ass off to make sure that that can work. That's where you guys come in. Alright? I can make the videos. I can make the content. I can edit the videos and all of that. As long as I can get the viewers, I can continue doing that. If I have one person, one fucking person, who makes 5,000 accounts and subs to my channel with all 5,000 accounts, for fuck's sake, I'm going to make fucking videos for that one person. One person, and I'm going to continue doing all the stuff that I have on my list of different tier ideas. Okay? I don't give a damn if it's my best friend or if it's some random dude from Pakistan. Alright, I don't know exactly where my fans are from. I think a majority of them are from the Americas. I don't really know exactly, but I appreciate your guys' help. It really does do good to people. I know people always say, like, leave a comment, like and subscribe, all that. It really does good for us. It's not them being, facetious. It's not them trying to take advantage of you. It's true, Anytime I see a comment, or anytime I get a notification even from other comments, my heart goes aflutter, and I'm like, yes, somebody actually pays attention to me. Holy fucking shit. Out of the 7 billion people that are on planet Earth, this one guy chose to talk to me. You know, it really makes me feel good. Every time I see a view on my videos, I'm like, yes, another person has checked out my video. It might be the same person watching the video 17 different times. Every time I see a view, I'm happy. It's making me happy. I'll check the analytics and see people have only watched it for 0 seconds, and that'll sort of make me sad. And that's when I get dejected and not want to do YouTube anymore, which is kind of the whole point of what I was trying to get with this. I was having a hard time, dealing with not really growing as fast as I wanted to in the beginning. But now I've kind of gotten over it. And I know now that, making quality content instead of making quantity content, is that what I said, really? Fucking idiot. Anyway, quantity content, I gotta stop talking like that. I gotta stop it. But I shouldn't be doing that. Alright, I need to make it so that you guys enjoy it, and not so that I can get 5 million videos out in one day. I don't have the resources for that. I don't have the time for that. I really shouldn't even be doing this entire YouTube vlog thing. But I needed to get it out so that you guys know what the hell's going on. Right? Right. And the last thing on this magical list is the beard. Okay? I've shown you the beard. I've shown you the mustache. It's time to go ahead and shave it all off. So thank you for watching me rant and rave about random useless shit. Like always, that's pretty much all that I do nowadays. And if you guys want to stick to see the rest of this, go right on ahead. I'm probably going to make it a different video at the very least. So thank you very much. I might have some ending part of the video where I show you a little bit about stuff. I'm going to have to use like the camera to show you the computer, which is probably going to look stupid as shit. I'm not even going to do that. Fuck it. I'll just send you a link or something to Praise Tyler and a couple other things that I said. I'll have to remember when editing these videos. Thank you very much for your time. This is the Jackhammer 13 signing out for this part of the video. I have more continued ideas for what I'm going to be doing in this time period, such as the beard, and I got something else special which you guys might remember me talking about. Thank you very much. Jackhammer 13 signing out.